producers of the Hollywood Palace asked me who above all the stars I'd like to have on my show tonight, I said, Mr. Gorgeous. Tony Martin, of course.
The days grow short. Sweet September, when the autumn turns the leaves to flame, I haven't got time for the waiting game. Oh, the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you. Thank you, Phil.
Oh,
Phil,
please, please, please don't call me Phil. Call me Phyllis, dear. It's bad enough they call me that in the steam room. You know, Tony, you are the luckiest man in Hollywood.
I am?
You certainly are, because you know what? You're always surrounded by beauty. Tonight, you'll go home to that gorgeous wife, Sid Charisse, and all afternoon you've been with me.
Is that the end of the sentence? Let me tell you something, Phyllis. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Did you know that? And when a man looks at a girl, he looks to see what's up here.
You know, they're wearing the skirts higher than I thought. Thank you, darling, for being with us tonight. You were absolutely sensational.
I'm very...
All I said was, show me a filter cigarette that delivers the taste, and I'll eat my hat.
Lucky Strike filters will show you plenty of smooth flavor, plenty of fine, mild-tasting tobacco, too. LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And now Lucky Strike means filter tip.
Lucky filters show you plenty of fine tobacco. Yes, they'll sure show you.
Lucky Strike, the filter cigarette with fine tobacco.
Oh, there you are. You know, I went to a party last night, and I very seldom go out because I'm so far behind with my housework. Oh, heavens, the ironing alone, I'm so far behind, 18 years. But I went to this party, and I don't know how to tell you what a drunken brawl this thing was. I didn't believe it. One woman was sitting in the middle of the floor with a drink in her hand, saying that the stool was too low. I got loaded. I'll tell you what I did. I put a quarter in a cigarette machine and tried to call a babysitter. Oh, and there's this man in the phone booth, and he looked so terrible. I said, darling, can I help you? And he said, I think I rode past my stop. And my hairdresser was there. Oh, is he weird? Father of 4 and the mother of 3. And I said, look, seriously, he was a little loaded. I thought maybe he'd tell me the truth. I said, how in the world can I look more beautiful? He said, switch heads with Liz Taylor. But, you know, I don't like to iron. That's why I'm so far behind. It is so awful. Well, I'll give you an idea. The only time I ever enjoyed ironing was the day I accidentally got gin in the steam iron. Believe me, those collars got stiff. It stunk out the whole neighborhood. Within 10 minutes, 4 of my best friends were there in cocktail gowns. So they helped me refrigerate the ironing, and we drank the iron. You have not lived till you've had hot gin out of a steam iron. When my husband, Fang, got home, I was more loaded than he was. I had to be loaded. I was lying on the mantel. He thought we had a new piece of driftwood. To this day, I don't know what made me take my clothes off. I guess hot gin will do it. And the kids are conducting tours through the house, pointing at me on the map. I've never been back to the PTA. Of course, I've been drummed out of the PTA because, well, once I baked him a paperweight. But listen, I've decided never to do the ironing because, as I told you, I do not like to iron. Most of it, I'll tell you what, I refrigerate it or put in the refrigerator. And what I can't refrigerate, I bury in the backyard. Are you kidding? I'm out there more than the dog. He finally had a nervous breakdown. He couldn't figure out why I never dug anything up. I'm never going to dig it up. It wouldn't fit anybody I know. Finally got so bad with the dog, he committed suicide. Well, actually, he didn't commit suicide. He begged from the table, and by golly, we fed him. Now, Tony, if I can have some cue cards, we'll close the show. It's been such fun being with you on the Hollywood Palace, and I hope we'll be together again in Southampton when you visit Phyllis Pruitt. That's me. Good night. I love you.
Bet it isn't. Look. Say, your cigarette is longer. What is it?
Filter tip Pell Mell.
Nice pack. Gold.
Tastes great, too.
Same Pell Mell tobacco?
Identical.
Tastes good and mild. I like.
Discover the new luxury length of filter-tipped Pell Mell, packaged in gold. Outstanding.
And they are mild.
The Hollywood Palace has been brought to you by Filter-Tipped Pell Mell. Luxury length, packaged in gold. Outstanding, and they are mild. And by Rolaids for relief of heartburn and acid indigestion. Rolaids consumes 47 times its weight in excess stomach acid. This is Dick Tufel speaking.